What's poppin', my J dolls? And I am back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and ring that bell. You guys, we're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so do not play with us because we are not one of them. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It is free 99. If you still don't subscribe, you a hater. Take that with your mama, because why she raised you like that? Period. Y'all, so today continues the series of my Hinge social experiment, okay? What I did was create one profile on Hinge that was my plus size self when I was 326 pounds, and I created a different Hinge account of me currently 158 pounds down to see how men will interact with me plus size versus straight size, normal size, my size now, whatever you want to call it, right? So anyways, y'all, this experiment has been very interesting. So we're gonna get into what's been happening, y'all, practically day 6/day 7, okay? So y'all, before we actually get into the video, all right? This video is sponsored by Imperfectly Fit, which is my brand, you guys. I am a weight loss coach, so I do coaching and consulting, okay? And I do it all virtually via Zoom. So make sure you go check me out in the description box. If you are looking for a weight loss coach, I am your girl, okay? Period. Also, y'all, if y'all really love this series and you love your girl, please donate to my GoFundMe. It is going to be in the pinned comments, okay? Even if you can donate $1 to help a local creator out, okay, babes? Because I have been really working overtime, babes. It takes time to make this series. It takes time being consistent. It takes time to text these people. It takes time to go on dates. Like, it's very hard to work and keep up with all of this stuff on top of my businesses. I have multiple businesses. So if you want to help your girl and you're in a position to, please do. I would love you forever, babes. I will be getting paid from these videos. I will be getting paid, you guys. And they're doing pretty well. But that pay won't even be until March because of how the videos start booming after the end of the month. If you know anything about YouTube, that's how it works. So anyways, y'all, let's get into it. So y'all, I'm gonna first start with what has been going on my plus size profile first. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna get into my freaking plus size profile just because I'm already in it, and it's been very slow lately, y'all. I barely been getting likes. Today, I think I got 2 likes. I think the previous day I got around 2 likes. It's been slowing down. Remember when I was getting so many likes on my plus size profile and not as many on my thinner profile? And then someone commented like, maybe I need to reset my thinner profile because that one is an older profile, so that's probably why I wasn't getting pushed out there as much. And it made sense because I think I fucked up the algorithm, y'all, with that profile, because when I first set it up, I freaking unmatched all my old matches. Then I literally left most of the 32 men, so I think I literally was fucking up the app. But even when I was slower on that side of things, I was still getting like 5 likes, 7 likes or whatever. So now my plus size profile, I'm getting like 2 likes a day. And these conversations are like OD, like boring me back to death. A lot of them, 6 of the conversations I'm having with the guys, they have not even responded. Let's go through. So this guy, I wrote him on the 30th. No, he wrote me on the 31st. I responded back on the 31st, right? No response. It is the 4th. Okay. This other guy, he wrote me on the 31st. Now I end up writing him back on the 1st. He messaged me on the 31st late at night, by the way, and no response. 3 days later. This one that I do think is cute, y'all, the light-skinned guy, he's super cute. He responded back to me on the 2nd. We've been actually having a really good conversation back and forth because he is new to San Antonio. So he was just asking me how my experiences was in San Antonio. I asked him about his. The conversation's flowing really good. He seems like he has sense, and he is cute. He's fine as fuck. Like, out of all the people, he is fine, y'all. He's the finest of them all, because most of these guys are not cute. But this one, light skin, he cute. He is cute, okay? But we're going on, what, 3 days that he hasn't responded yet. The other guy is actually a white guy, y'all. And we're chatting back and forth. I just matched with him yesterday. So he been the most consistent with communicating. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I've been kind of getting dry on my plus size profile. Y'all can tell me, like, literally, he said, hey, how are you? And I'm like, hey, I'm doing good. Just getting home, about to clean up. How are you? I'm good, just relaxing. What do you do for fun? I love to go to events, try new restaurants and bars, spend time with friends and family. What do you do? What do you like to do for fun? To y'all, that seems like a long conversation, but bro, I be writing fucking novels when I really want to talk to somebody. So anyways, he said, oh, fun. I like to play like video games, watch movies, hang with friends, blah, 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 blah. And then I asked him what his favorite movie is. So I'm trying to like interact with these people's, but I don't know. I matched with this other guy today. He is African as well. And he said, hi, beautiful. I responded back to him. And then I had this white guy. Y'all, actually, I've gotten 2 white guys. And this one, he looks like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this white guy right here, he looked like he would be the type to go up to the school and bow, blow that shit. Like, that's what he's giving. That is what he's giving. And he's done a little bit of rugs. That's what he's giving. All right. And he lives kind of like in a country area. And I know where this area is, like outside of San Antonio. And I'm like, I'm not. Yeah. And he doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He don't do nothing. What do y'all feel about that? Because I know that's a green flag to some people, but I want a man that drinks. Like, I dated somebody that did not drink, and it was freaking annoying. Like, seriously, like, he didn't even like when I would drink, and he told me that he wouldn't pick me up if I got drunk. Like, or like, he just didn't like the idea of drinking, like, and all that. Maybe he had some trauma, and I was trying to break it down, but it wasn't coming through. It was just like, oh, people, you know, lose their life from alcohol and stuff like that. And I'm like, I definitely understand, but babes, I like to have a good time sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So he don't do none of that. So either that tells me that you've had a problem, because sometimes people that don't do none of that have battled with addiction in some sorts, or they are very stickler about it. So yeah, I think it's kind of boring. Now, the one thing is he's not cute. He's not cute at all. Like I said, he looked like he will blow this in school. Now, and the crazy thing is he said this was lunch at school on Fridays, and it has this, I'm gonna screenshot this so I can put it in here. So like, what? And then half of his pictures are not of him. Like, bro, it's literally of like memes. Like, that's when you know you're not cute. When you start using all the memes as your pictures, like, let's be for real. And they say he's figuring out his relationship goals. So somebody wants to know how many light skin versus how many dark skins and all that shit. Like, I guess I'll break it down for you bitches. So let's see. I have about, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, release them. I'm just kidding. I have 3 Africans in total, and I'm breaking it down like this, okay? 3 Africans in total. Obviously, they're all dark skinned. I have 4 African-American men. 4 African-American men. Out of all of them, only 1 is light skinned, okay? And mind you, most of the people I swipe right on. Like, I swipe right on everybody on the plus size profile, so we can be clear. And then I have 2 white guys out of the whole mix, okay? And I have 1 Asian guy, surprisingly, and then I have 2 Hispanic guys. So that's what it's giving. It's majority African-American and African, and majority dark-skinned men, which I love dark-skinned men. Like, that's my type, my mom's, but none of these are cute to me besides the light-skinned one and one of the African teens. He's all right. One of the African teens is like my old type, but he didn't get no haircut in none of his pictures, bro. It was kind of blowing me. Like, come on now, put some effort in your pictures. But he's 40 years old. Y'all, please let me know in the comments, like, is 40, like, what age can I cap out on? Because, babe, I'm literally freaking 29. I'm about to be 30, though. Like, what age do I cap out on? Because 40 is crazy. Like, but I was just talking to somebody that was 39. I was just talking about somebody that was 39 I met in real life, bro. I knew the day that he was 39, but he's fine. I'm not gonna lie, that man is fine, but he ain't shit. So yeah, y'all, 40 is pushing it. He said he ain't got no kids. I think you a motherfucking lie. You African, you 40, you ain't got no kids. Like, that don't even add up. Like, I don't think he's telling the truth. This one guy, he keeps messaging me back to back. Like, he's very consistent on my plus size profile, but like, he's it's nothing wrong with it, but he's a sales clerk, so he's a sales associate, babes. I can't do nothing with you, babes. What I didn't like is on his profile, he lied, said he was self-employed, but he told me he's a sales clerk. And then on top of that, he ain't put no effort in his profile. Like I said, I swipe right on him because that's what I'm supposed to do for this experiment. But he's 25, like, he young. Well, he say he's African. I mean, it say he's East Asian. He ain't Hispanic, y'all. This motherfucker probably Indian. Yeah, y'all. So I'm getting more of a range of people. He flowing the conversation. He got time. Now this one guy, y'all, on my plus size profile, only one date has been set up, which you already know I'm going on a date with Voice Note Guy on Thursday. He knows that I am no longer plus size, but he does not know my real name. He thinks my name is Shauna instead of Joanna. Thank y'all for giving me all the comments in my last video on what to do about telling him about my name. By the way, y'all, if y'all don't catch up on this series, catch up on this series, because you're not going to know what guys I'm talking about. And I'm not going to keep reminding you, okay? So anyways, y'all, he's driving all the way from Austin to go on a date with me. I love that. And he keeps confirming, like, that man is not playing about me. Like, he's texting me now, like, and he done confirm every day, like, I'll see you on Thursday, can't wait for Thursday. I'm like, okay, like, you're trying to make sure you don't drive all the way over here and I ghost you. I'm not doing that, babes. I'm not that type of gal. I'm not. So anyways, y'all, that's the only date I have set up, and the only date has been attempted to set up on my plus size profile so far until yesterday. So y'all, I've been chatting with this guy. He Hispanic and whatnot. He not really that cute. I feel like I've seen this in real life, for real, bro. I feel like I've seen him before, and I don't know where, but I feel like I did. But anyway, he's 37, but he's looking for a short-term relationship. So it's kind of like rubbing me like, first of all, he's not cute, so I really don't want to go on a real date with him. Like, I'm not sacrificing myself for you bitches, though. I'm really not going to do it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going on a date with this man because, A, he's not even looking for nothing serious. He's looking for a short-term relationship. And so what am I going to sit here and go with him on a date for and waste his time? Like, he's not my type. So anyways, y'all, we've been flowing conversation back and forth. And he been decent, but it's like, bro, I'm not jacking you for real. So, he had messaged me and had asked me, because I was keeping it short with y'all, like with him. Okay, y'all, this is what I told him. I try not to tell people I do content, but like, it is a part of my hobbies, bro. Like, I love to create and I love to edit and stuff. So practically, you know, he was telling me about his hobbies and how he like guitar and shit, all that stuff, blase. And then he asked me what my hobbies is, and I told him what I like, and content was one. He said, oh, nice. What type of content do you make, like an influencer? The one thing I don't like is men always ask, oh, what type of content? Because, you know, nowadays, like, it's so fucking lame, bro. You're a lame ass nigga. All of y'all. Because why would I sit here and tell you, if I was making spicy content out here, why would I tell you that I make content? Like, come on, bro. Like, do I look like, bro, come on now. And if I was going to tell you, I would have offered you to buy it right away. Like, y'all just literally y'all disgust me. Men disgust me. Like, bro, every time I think of a man, I want to, okay? And not in a sexy way, because that look a little provocative. Anyway, y'all, so at this point, he said, oh, nice. What type of content do you make, like an influencer? So I said, I make lifestyle vlogs, because I didn't want to say I make weight loss content, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, you're big on this profile. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so anyways, I said, not an influencer yet, LOL. So I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I got like 100 followers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not an influencer yet, but I'm like, I got subscribers now. I got some people watching this series. So anyways, y'all. I am an influencer though. So he said, oh, nice, sounds fun. So have you dated anyone on here yet? ? So far, I've gotten bots messaging me, LOL. I've never got a bot. Like, is that a guy vibe and not a female vibe? Because I've never had a bot in my life. So anyhow, I said, haha, I have been on dates from Hinge. Not the best dates, LOL. I try to make it whatever, because I didn't want him to be like, oh, like, when was the last day? Bro, let's not get into all that. Which I have been on dates from Hinge, to be honest. Even here in San Antonio, actually. And they weren't bad dates. I just told him that. Well, one was bad. Anyway, we ain't getting into that. All right. I was like, you haven't been on any dates from Hinge, ? He said, no, haven't been in a date in general for a while. Wouldn't mind changing that, LOL. So I'm like, okay, so obviously he wants to go on a date with me. Wouldn't mind changing that, LOL, like my bad experience. So I was like, I would love that. This week is busy for me, but next week is flexible for me. Mind y'all, the reason why my week is so busy, bro, is because I was supposed to go on a date tonight, which we're going to get into on my thinner profile with a doctor. But it got rescheduled. I think he had to get like called on shift or something like that. So doctor for your type, and we're supposed to reschedule whatever. So anyway, so I already was having a date with him today. And then I was going to have a date with Voice Note tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to have a date with somebody else on Saturday. We're going to get into that. That's all on my thinner profile. So it's booked and busy. And then, you know, I was just like, break it out. So I told him, like, during the week, like, Monday through Thursday, I could be free, like, in the evening type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, but that weekend, I'm pretty busy. The reason why I'm pretty busy that weekend is because, next week, not this week. This week I'm busy too. But next weekend is Valentine's Day. So out of one of these buffoons, somebody needs to offer me a Valentine's Day. Somebody, if I'm on Hinge, we're going to find out, y'all. If I'm on Hinge, I'm yelling. If I'm on Hinge talking to all these, somebody needs to ask me out for Valentine's Day. Somebody better, I swear on my mother. I ain't gonna swear on my mother. But I swear for, if one of these don't ask me on a date, bro, for Valentine's Day, bro, I'm gonna be tight. Word two. New York gonna come out, for real. Like, so I'm not gonna be hanging out with Buddy on Valentine's Day. Like, bro, I don't even think you're attractive. You're 40 years old, bro. You want a short-term relationship. This is not it. So anyways, I practically was telling him when I'm available. I was like, sorry, my schedule's a little complicated. So at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna ghost him soon. Like, well, not ghost him. Like, I'm gonna match him. I'm sorry, y'all, but I have to. Like, I cannot go on a date with this one. I'm sorry. 40 and he's not cute. Yeah, it's not worth my, and he don't want a relationship. Like, I'm not freaking on this man. Come on, y'all. So anyways, he said, hey, no worries. I get that. If you want, we can text and see if we can set something up. I'm gonna screenshot it and put that on. What do you mean set something up? Like, we're right here talking about something. We can set it up right here. Why do you need to text me for that? Like, it gives me like you're on some bullshit. And I am too, shit, because I don't want to talk to you. So anyways, y'all, so that's what's going on that profile. Right now, I don't have no new likes. I do got this one, the middle, the East Asian one, that's the sales associate. Like, he keep chatting me down, like, real bad. So, but other than that, and the 40-year-old, we were consistent. But other than that, I'm waiting for the people that I actually do like on my plus size profile to respond back. Specifically, that light-skinned teen. The light-skinned teen, and I'm not even big into light-skinned men, but right there, that man is so tall. He's 6 feet, and he's fine. I'm not lying to y'all. And this is on my plus size profile. Like, he's fine. Okay, y'all. So, oh yeah, y'all. I had to go ahead and hurry up and unmatch this guy. I took a screenshot. I'm gonna put it in here, but I had to go ahead and expeditionally. How you say that shit? I had to go ahead and X him out very fast because he said some stupid shit. So anyways, y'all, I like this one guy on here, whatever. We're going to call him R. So I like R on Hinge on my plus size profile. No, he liked me and I like him back. I matched. Okay, anyway, so I matched with R. R messages me right away, said, hey, I'm R. You seem like trouble, the kind I wouldn't mind getting into. Let's skip the small talk. Here's my number. Trouble that you don't mind getting into? Well, like, do you think you don't get into these cheeks or something? Like, that's how I took it. Like, you are beyond me. Because, babes, for you to think you got the audacity looking like that, and you think even when I was BBW, you wouldn't have had a chance, sir. And to talk to me like that on the first message, you reckless, bro. Unmatched that. I unlike that so quick, babes. Hit the road, Jack. I don't have patience, y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. But honestly, if I had patience for every guy, baby, we would have 100 guys, bro. Like, it would be out of control. It's already out of control, y'all. Anyways, y'all. So that's pretty much what's going on the plus size. I only got one date set up, which is the guy that I'm going out with. He seems actually like a really nice guy, and that's why I'm going out with him. He's a Taurus. He is decent looking, and he seems super sweet. And all of his profile pictures, he was smiling in, and he's very consistent. And I did like that what he put on his profile, that he won't go ghost. He's very consistent. And like all of that stuff, like, he's very young though, y'all. He's 25. So we'll see where this date even takes us, babes. But yeah, we're gonna get into my thinner profile now, y'all. We're gonna have a little longer video today because we got a lot of shit to talk about, babes. We got a lot. I should probably broke this up into 2 days, but it's all right. So y'all, right now on my plus size profile, I got 15 likes going right now. And consistently, I've been having 13, 15. At one point, I had 20 likes and I've been liking people. So like liking them back, like matching. I'm not going and liking random people. I'm just waiting for them to like me and then I'm matching them. Hopefully y'all understood that on both profiles. Because that's just how I am in real life. So anyways, y'all, right now I'm at my limit for conversations right now. I am getting literally overstimulated by this experiment because babes, I hate texting motherfuckers back, bro, and all this chitter chatter just to go on one date, bro. Like, bro, let's be fucking for real, bro. Why are we acting like we pen pals, bro? How many days should we talk before we head out and like go on an actual date? Because I can't talk to this many people for this long. So anyways, right now, y'all, I got 10 conversations flowing that I did respond back to. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to my notes because shit, before we get to the real spicy, like there's really a story time I got to tell y'all. 16 conversations going. I have 16 conversations going on my plus size profile. And I think on my other profile, I probably got like 8 conversations going. So it's overwhelming. We're going to just talk about the ones that are important right now. I have every single race. I'm not even going to go jump through the hoops, okay? I don't have, when I think about it, when it comes to black men, I don't have no light-skinned black men at all on my thinner profile. Oh, I lied. I got one light-skinned guy. Somebody wanted that specifically. And all the other black guys are dark-skinned, and then Hispanics, and then Indians, and then white people. Like, bro, I got them all. Taste the rainbow. But I would say the ratio of like between the black people that I match on both are like pretty similar. Like maybe there's not that many light skins here in San Antonio, to be honest, because like either people are black or they're Hispanic or they be mixed, and then when they are mixed, they be a little bit more on the darker side. I don't know, y'all, bro, blowing me. But anyways, y'all, let's get into this. Where do we start? We're gonna get into the important stuff, okay? I had a date lined up with this guy, bro. We gotta start with this guy. We gotta call him Montana. We're gonna call this guy Montana, and I have to do a whole story time, bro. And I'm gonna try to condense this because we're at 20 minutes. So Montana liked me on Hinge, okay? We start chatting, and this boy has no chill. He love bombed me, and I honestly feel like this taught me exactly what love bombing was. So practically, we start chatting on the 2nd. Me and him met up yesterday on the 3rd. Let's talk about it. So, babes, we started talking on the 2nd, and from the bat, you know, he practically was just he said, if we don't get married, it's your fault, LOL. Good morning, pretty. So at this point, I messaged him back, and I said, good afternoon, because by the time I messaged him back, I said, good afternoon, haha, probably would be if not. How was your day, or how's your day going? And he gonna say, he's like, all right, don't do that, LOL. My day's going good, love. I'm just at work chilling, blase, blase, blase. So anyways, y'all, Montana is a barber. Okay, I think I talked about him a little bit, but he's a barber, and I like attract a lot of barbers. So anyhow, y'all, we chatting back and forth, and then he practically asked for my phone number. I usually don't like to get my phone number right away on these type of, like, on the apps. I don't really care because my phone number is not linked to my current address anyways. Like, I don't really give a fuck. My phone number is a Minnesota number. So anyways, y'all, literally, I give him my phone number, and I'm like, that's kind of fast. Most dudes don't ask for my phone number that fast, so I should have known right there that was a red flag. So anyways, y'all, well, I kind of did, but I just went with it. He was cute. Like, he's Dominican. He's half Dominican, and he's half Moroccan. So he's Afro-Latino. So I was like, okay, his pictures was giving cute, but a lot of his pictures, let me go to his pictures because we're still matched, which I gotta unmatch him. But a lot of his pictures, he had like his hat, his face hair was cut. He kind of looked the same in real life. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of got a little rust to him. Like, I don't know how to explain. I should have known. Anyhow, let me stop. Because he got like the beard, like the Dominican beard. Like, he got the look, but he kind of looked like a hood dude, even though he's not hood like that. Like, he just be like a bum hood guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in his pictures, he don't give that, like, because he got his Cartiers on, you know, he got his nice hats. He looked cleaner in his pictures, but, babe, we're going to get into that. So, anyways, y'all, we was texting back and forth through the text messages. A lot of stuff we was texting, I can't even share with y'all because he was starting to tell me some deep stuff about his past relationship and his family life, and I would never share those type of things on the internet. And he was kind of trauma dumping on me, like hella hard, like first day out type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a red flag for me, but a lot of guys do that. And I gotta tell y'all about the guy that I met at Run Club that did that too. But yeah, they do that when they meet me, like, okay, like, you're doing too much. Like, I'm not your therapist. If I start having to be your therapist, babes, you're not in the running no more. Like, you're now my patient. Like, you're not my man, you're my patient. So he started trauma dumping me about his whole life and all this stuff. He asked me about my last relationships. So practically like when was my last relationship and why have I been single, and like on some deep shit though. Like don't try to like give him like a short answer, like, you know, or like a bare minimal answer practically. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I practically told him, like, long story short, like for me, I'm very strict. I have plenty options. I could be in a relationship, but for me, I have a low tolerance for BS. Like, I don't like low effort. I don't like inconsistency. Like, I'm very strict. Like, I'm real Judge Judy over here. Like, I just, for real. Y'all see how I do this series? Like, I be imagining left and right. So anyways, yeah. So he practically was telling me then about his relationship and how it was A, B, and C so bad and blase, blase, blase. I don't want to get into his personal business. It was a lot of dumping trauma. He told me he was in therapy now, and he's been therapy over a year and goes every week and all that. So I'm like, at first I'm kind of like trauma bonding with this man a little bit, because he then calls me on the phone and we start talking about his whole childhood trauma and shit. Y'all know how I be about childhood trauma. Y'all know I like to talk about it. Y'all know I'm a natural born therapist. So I had to like release that though. 1, 2, 3, release him. Literally, release him. But you know what? I kind of start feeling bad for him because, you know, he is new to San Antonio and he's like building up his clientele as a barber and all that stuff. So he kept saying like, oh, but we're going to meet up. Like, we should just get some coffee, blase, blase. Like, when are you going to be free? When are you going to be free? So yesterday, practically, he was on the phone with me like 2-3 times in the day. Because, you know, barbers, when they don't have no customers, they could just be on the phone. I'm like, bro, you kind of like blowing me because you're trying to like take up more of my time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and when I told him like about what I'm looking for and stuff, I said, I'm like ultimately looking for like a long-term relationship, but I'm really a believer in dating people and then figuring out who you want to be with, like who aligns with you in that way, you know? And then he practically, this is when the love bombing came in. Mind you, we only talking for a day at this point, okay? He ends up telling me like I'm going to give you his exact words, y'all, and y'all going to see what I mean by love bombing, because we throw that around a lot, and no, this right here is love bombing. And all this text messaging, golly, is like love bombing. So I'm looking for a relationship, but I am very different, but I have a very different perspective on dating. I feel like, and because of it, it's difficult to find somebody. I don't want to be in a relationship tomorrow, not unless you want to, of course, LOL. But for real though, I feel like dating multiple people don't really work well for me. So I usually give all my time to one person. I like to invest in one person and get to know one person for real. Truly focus on getting to know one person to lay a solid foundation to what can potentially be a marriage. The problem is nobody wants one person anymore, specifically women. Too many options in this day and age. Too many simps, too many lustful people. So that makes it difficult for someone like me to find a line with a woman. Practically saying like there's always going to be a better looking, fatter ass, taller nigga, longer hair, better car, blase blase. They're always going to be better. But to find someone who understands commitment, someone who's going to be there when it's good and bad, and shit is so difficult now. That shit is so difficult now. Blase blase. And I practically told him, it practically seemed like he was trying to guilt trip me into like wanting to just like be like, oh yeah, I'm going to just talk to you. Mind you, we only been talking for a day. Is you shitting me? Like, bro, I've been talking to somebody for 3 months and didn't know if he was going to be my man or not. Like, he was close, but then up, 2.5, like, up 2 weeks before 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he was trying to guilt trip me, and I practically told him, long story short, like, I'm not going to do that, though. I'm going to date multiple people because I feel like when you get into something with somebody you don't know, you prematurely break up with that person. And it's just a waste of everybody's time. And the next person that I'm in a relationship with, that's going to be my husband. That's what I told myself for the last 3 years. That's why I've been single. Is I'm not going to just get in a relationship with somebody or be exclusive with somebody so I can say, oh, they're not talking to nobody else. Oh, I'm not talking to nobody. They're my property. They're not my freaking property, bro. And at the end of the day, I feel like I don't believe, y'all can let me know in the comments, but I don't believe in exclusivity because I feel like being exclusive is being in a relationship. So I don't tell people I'm dating like, oh, can we be exclusive? Are we exclusive? Like, no, like if you're exclusive, just be in a damn relationship, bro. Like people be trying to go back and forth with me on this, but it's like the only thing that's different between like being single and exclusive is that you can only talk to that person, you can only sleep with that person. So what's the difference between being exclusive in a relationship? When in a relationship you can only talk to that person, you can only sleep with that person. You might as well be in a relationship. So I just feel like when a person knows that they want to be in a relationship with you, that's the time you become exclusive. So practically at that point, y'all, we were chatting back and forth or whatever. Like, we get on the phone. Like, he's a cool guy. Like, he's very, like, East Coast. I won't say where, but, like, he's very East Coast or whatever. Montana is. And we get on the phone. He's a cool vibe. Like, but I wanted to help him with his social media. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm like, okay, if you're new here in San Antonio, you're a barber, this is what you need to do. Like, are you on Instagram? Blase, blase. He's like, yeah, I am, but like, I don't only have that much followers, blase, blase. Like, I'm not a social media guy. So I'm like, I should come to the shop one day and like help you with your social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I like helping people for real. Like, and at this point, he's a cool vibe, you know, like he really didn't F it up. I knew he was love bombing me, but he didn't really F it up for me until I seen him in person. So, y'all, I see him in person yesterday because I was like, oh, I could come to the shop today or I can wait until next week because I'm going to be booked and busy. He was like, oh, no, like, come today. I'm like, okay, cool. So I come up there. I'm looking cute, y'all. I got my makeup done. Like, I already was looking cute from the top of the day. So I already had my makeup done. I already had my outfit on and I had heels on for the day already. So I'm like, might as well pop out on him. Like, let's go ahead and get it figured out. So when I got there, like, he was sitting out there waiting for me outside. And I was not impressed with his appearance. Y'all, I was not impressed with his appearance. Like, mind you, I did just pop up on a man randomly on a random day. I had like the one up because I look good, whatever. But honestly, he could have told me, hey, just don't come today. Come to another day. You know what I'm saying? He told me to come yesterday. So y'all pulled up on him. He's outside. The outfit wasn't bad. Like, that outfit is real East Coast vibe or whatever. So y'all, the outfit wasn't bad. What was bad is when he opened his mouth. And God forgive me. I'm not trying to be an asshole because I'll be like, bro, what if somebody was talking about me like this on the internet? But y'all don't know who he is. But at the end of the day, like, his breath was funky as like, it was so bad. Like, it was really so bad. And I couldn't look past it because, yes, I know you weren't prepared for me to come here, but it's like you are in client's face 24/7. You in your coworker's face 24/7, and you ain't making sure your hygiene right. Like, before I even stepped to come over there, I put gum in my mouth, make sure I chew some gum because I'm like, well, like, what if I like this dude and I end up kissing him? Which that's a whole nother story. I don't think I'm kissing no men at all. Like, I gotta like lock in with that because all these men are going to try to kiss me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta lock in. So anyway, y'all, I'm like, I gotta put a piece of gum in my mouth. So the fact that you knew I was coming, you ain't putting a piece of gum in your mouth, you ain't getting no mint, you ain't do nothing before I came like that. That kind of blew me already. And then his teeth were not the best looking. I know I have nice teeth, so like maybe I am a little biased with that, but like they were like kind of jacked up a little bit. Not a little poquito, like not like I'm trying to be nice. They were jacked up, okay? They was jacked up. And none of his pictures obviously showed his teeth. And his breath was hot. If his breath was not hot, I wouldn't even have paid attention to his mouth like that. I'm not gonna lie. So that kind of blew me in. Like, not only did it smell like stank, but it also smelled like cigarettes. And I know he smokes a little tree, like he be smoking them trees, but I do think people that smoke so much, especially when they smoke like swishers and backwoods, they start smelling like smoke. So like, I think that's what it is. I don't think he smokes cigarettes. I think he just smoked woods or swishers, and like that just stinks to me. Like, people can call me bougie. I've never dated a guy that smokes weed 24/7 though. Like, in the guy that I dated that smoked the little tree, like he was doing like smoking pins and stuff like that. Like, he was kind of like a, you know, he was African. Okay. So anyways, y'all, at this point, that threw me off already. So I'm like, I'm here just to do my job then. Like, I'm just going to be nice and do what God put me in this earth to do. And I'm just going to actually help this man literally get his Instagram. So as I'm helping him do his Instagram, like, I already know I'm a baddie. I'm like a baddie in the barbershop. And like, I'm here with him. And honestly, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a fucking ass, bro. I'm really like, it's so hard. Y'all, but it's like, he was kind of looking like he was like a little bummish. Now, he had told me a little bit about his situation in the sense of he just moved here and he just got his own place. And so, mind you, I had got all this information like right before I hung out with him, and he didn't have a car, but I didn't want to hold it against him because of the situation, how he told me what happened with his car type of situation. And I was kind of kept replaying in my head, like a conversation me and my family would say, like talked about like, what if a man has all these other qualities, but he doesn't have all of the financials that you want? Would you be with that man for the love? And I would say with this man, no, because specifically when I was helping him with his Instagram, he like made me do all the work practically. I was showing him and stuff. I did it hella quick. I was showing him though, and I told him like, here, you do it, like, and I'll tell you. He's like, oh no, I think you should do it. So then I'm showing him and then teaching him, because some people do learn by seeing, but I learned by doing. So I'm like, but then at first he wasn't paying attention and he didn't want to do certain stuff. Like, so it gave me, he looking like for somebody to be his mama. And that already gave me a bad sign. Like, not only are you not where you need to be financially, but you also not there mentally. Because it's like you want people to do for you. Like I'm not here to be nobody mama. No. So that kind of blew me. He was like good looking, but he looks very Guyanese to me. Like he's mixed, you know. He looked good, decent, good looking man. Like his haircut was nice, you know. But he looked, it was like an aura that was on him, an energy that was like a bum energy that was on him. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like those dudes that hang out like outside all day and be smoking trees, like smelling like smoke, like that was the vibe it was giving. But he looked like a Dominican version of that. It's hard to explain. He's tall though, like he's 6 foot and all that, but he just didn't smell the best either. Like, did you do a hot shower this morning? Did you put some cologne on? I like him. Like, it was just, I tried my best, y'all. So anyways, the part that also blew me on is that, you know, he wants to walk around. Like, he worked at a barber shop where there's stuff around. So he wanted to walk around. He was like, oh, like, are you hungry or whatever? And I was like, well, like, not really. I mean, I could eat, but like, not really. Like, it's around 5 something. I usually don't eat till like 7 o'clock, to be honest. Like, and he was like, oh yeah, he's like, me too, So like, he wanted to go out and walk, but I think he just wanted us to have private time or whatever, so he could try to kiss me or something. Like, no. So anyways, y'all, we went we were walking. He was like, oh, you know, we want to get some pizza. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I do like pizza. We could do some pizza. Like, I ain't got to, but we could do. And he was like, okay, like, let's go over there and check it out at least. I'm like, okay, boom. So we go over there and we think it's going to be by the slice. It's not by the slice. So I'm already knowing, like, looking at the prices, it wasn't even that high, bro. It was like $25 for a pizza, bro. But I'm already knowing he don't got it. And the reason why I know is because when we was in the barbershop, there was a guy in the barbershop that needed to break 100. And nobody in the barbershop had $100 to break it. And I get it, like, there's slow days. I understand business and I understand the struggle, bro. Like, I ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? But, like, as a barber, you should have, like, that amount of money like ready in cash, or at least $40 or whatever. So whatever the customer might need, like if the haircut is $40, then you need to at least have $60 in change just in case. You know what I'm saying? This is a cash business sometimes. So anyway, so I'm already knowing he don't got it like that in general. So when we go to the pizza place, bro, he's like, oh, they don't sell it by the slices. I'm like, yeah, they don't sell it by the slices. And he was like, do you really want to eat here? Like, I'm like, honestly, I'm cool just eating at home. Because I told him, like, literally on the way, like, there, like, I'm like, I don't eat out like that. Like, I literally just eat at home for the most part. Like, I'll eat out here and there, but, like, I'm more like a in-house type of eating food at home type of girl. Unless I go out with my friends or something. And so he was like, me too. Like, I just don't have groceries at home. So, y'all, he then tells me that his sister is ordering him groceries. His sister, he's like, oh, I got to call my sister because she actually ordered me some groceries. So I'm like, oh, yeah, bro. I cannot talk to you, bro. Like, you're not, like, bro, I got 2 cars, bro. I have an expensive apartment I got to pay for, bro. I got my own problems. I got my own bills and responsibilities, and you can't even take care of your food, bro. After I left there, bro, I had to go get my dog some food that cost $30. I had to buy her dog food and some treats, bro. I don't have no time for another dog, bro. and I don't pay for nothing with a man. Like, I don't even lift a finger, like, unless it's my own coffee or something like that. Like, and that's been rare. And honestly, now I learned that I'm not doing that shit no more. And if I do, I'm never talking to that man again. Like, point blank and period. Because I want a generous man. So that blew me. So I said, you know what? Let's talk to chat. I said, Chat GPT, I need your help because I ended up leaving. He wanted me to stay longer. Like, oh, maybe we should go somewhere else to get food. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm going to go home and I'm just going to eat. He's like, oh, I just don't want to end this day with you. Da, da, da. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. Da, da, da. And then he kept saying, like, I hope I can keep you. Like, keep me. I'm not a dog, bro. And I told him, like, keep me is crazy. Like, I'm not a dog, bro. You know, so practically, like, he had a cool personality. I could see why he probably had long-term relationships because people that don't got nothing, that be homosexuals, they be knowing how to get a woman to fall in love because all they got is that personality and that, you know what I'm saying? I don't even get wrapped up with homosexuals. Like, we don't even make it. We don't even make it to the sexual. I can't even sleep with a hobo. Like, I just can't. Babes, I'm just telling you, like, I think I slept with one that was a little broke back in the day when I was plus size, when I was like 21. For real, I'm gonna say that, like when I was young. So anyways, y'all, I broke it down to Chat GPT. Like, this is what I told Chat. I said, Chat, I met with a guy that is interested in me, but I'm not interested in him. He's not as attractive because of hygiene and seems to not have finances together. He texted me a follow-up text after meeting saying he had a good time. What did I text him? I had hella spelling errors, but that's summed it up. And then they gave me some options. And the one that I went with, it says, hey, thanks for meeting up. I had a nice time chatting, but I didn't feel a connection I'm looking for. I want to be honest and wish you the best. So practically, I took off the hey, thanks for meeting part, and I just sent him like, hey, I had a nice time chatting with you, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, he actually responded back and was like, oh, like, you know, he didn't want to waste my time either. Like, he was like, hey, pretty, like, I don't want to, like, do, like, practically, I don't want to waste your time either. Practically, like, okay, like, that's fine, you know, like, so I felt like bad because he liked me and I was so helpful to him, but I didn't like him, like, and I have a hard time. I'm a people pleaser, and that's something I'm learning too, like with dating. Like, also sometimes I don't know how to tell men no when they try to kiss me and stuff. Like, at the end of the date, he was like acting like he wanted to kiss me, and I hugged him a couple times, but I was like, I'm not gonna kiss this man. Like, I'm gonna stand my ground with this one. Like, and I'm gonna start doing that with a lot of these guys that I'm dating. Like, no, you cannot kiss me. Like, I do not want all these men kissing me for real. So anyways, it told me these things. It said important things not to do. This cracked me up. Don't mention hygiene or finances, okay? Even if true, don't apologize excessively, because I thought I would usually say sorry, and I'm working on that. Don't leave the door cracked with maybe or right now or friends. Like, that is why I need Chat. Like, y'all, if y'all need relationship advice, go with Chat, please. Like, go with Chat GPT. Like, she gonna help you every time, okay? Then, y'all, so we talked about the rescheduled date. I have a date with the doctor, supposedly. He asked for my phone number, so we'll see. He has to utilize that. Now, I have another guy, like, that is super cute, like, more of my type. We're planning a date for Saturday. And he's fine, tall. He know how to dress. He got a bird. My husband's supposed to have a beard, like, for real, like a full-on. He's fine-ish. Okay, he work in tech. Period. So we're going to see y'all. We're supposed to have a date on Saturday. So I'm supposed to have a date tomorrow. I'm supposed to have a date on Saturday. And one is from my plus size profile from last week. And one is from my regular profile. And the one that I rescheduled for drinks was from my regular profile. So technically I had 3 dates. Well, I kind of had 4 dates in the works within the same time frame as me just getting 1 date set up on my plus size profile. So that is the biggest difference I've noticed. Like, a lot of people are dragging the conversations on my thinner profile. I mean, on my plus size profile, then on my thinner profile. Like, a lot of the dudes on my thinner profile want to set up a date with me. And this one dude is really weird. I'm going to do this and then go because, y'all, this is getting very long because of the story time. Like, we're going to have some of these series be very long because of the story time if I go on a date. Which, that wasn't a date. It was like a hangout. You know what I'm saying? But we can call it a date. Enough to know that I'm not with that man no more. So anyways, I'm gonna read this to y'all, and y'all tell me what you think about this man in the comments, okay? Because I feel like he's a he is like an opportunist. And y'all can let me know if you think the same thing or am I tripping. Like, y'all could be real with me for real. Like, if you be like, Joanna, like, you be too hard. Like, you be tripping. Like, for real. Like, babes, I like you, but you be a little too strict. Like, y'all can let me know. This one is the one I thought was fine. He's a Leo, of course, the one. And I knew he was a Leo. I should have swiped left on his dusty ass, bro. Because Leos piss me off. Like, the men. And the women, but not my one subscriber. I got a subscriber that I love real bad, that she a Leo, so she get away with it. So anyways, let's say this man, we gonna name him Art, okay? So Art messaged me, he says, how would you describe yourself, your most creative self? So I think this is why I think he's an opportunist, because I did put in my thing that I was self-employed, and in one part of my profile, I said something about creativity, like being my most creative self, da da da. So that's where you got that. So anyways, I said, good morning. My most creative self is when I'm creating content that truly shows my personality, right now. When I'm writing and performing poetry, if y'all don't know, I like to do that, which I haven't done in a while. When I'm piecing together looks that fit my style. And then I asked him, what do you feel makes you spiritually grounded? Because he had put that on his profile, which I liked. So he said, I love that for you. Why haven't you done it in a while? I ground myself spiritually through martial arts for the masculine energy, yoga for the feminine energy, and being in nature for integration. So I'm like, okay, earth guy. But some of them earth guys be trifling, but I like a little earth guy, right? I told him practically I just moved to San Antonio last year and haven't found an open mic and art community out here. When I lived in Minnesota, there was more open mics. I had to take the time to find them. That's cool. I like yoga a lot. I also like nature. By the way, your dog and my dog look like siblings, because me and his dog look so cute. They're literally twins, but that one's big. So anyways, he said we might have to create the art community out here. I had to see for myself with the dogs, right? So I'm like, we definitely might have to. Like, I'm just like generalizing, right? Like, of course, like we might have to. Like, are you a creative? Because I'm like, he didn't say nothing about him being creative, so I don't see nothing about his profile like creative. Like, anyway, if so, what do you like to create? I don't think I can even send pictures on here. Lame, crying emoji. So he said photography, writing, web design, blah, 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 blah. But I like doing anything artistic, helps me calm my mind. I'm actually converting my home into a creative workspace. I want to start hosting creative kickbacks and game nights. So I'm like, okay, there's a lot going on. So anyways, I said, that's super cool. You know, what do you like to write? Web design, that takes a lot of patience, because y'all, I hate web design. Like, oh, I hate it so much. Setting up a website is my least favorite thing to do. Laughing emoji. That would be cool, because there are not a lot of creative workspaces in San Antonio, which is not. Like, I'm a business lady. I'm going to tell you, like, go for it, bro. I don't care. Like, I'm never going to say, don't do that. Like, I hate negative people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, he messaged me back. He's like, I write a little bit of everything. I work in tech, so it's less of a headache for me. That's really why this is where it gets weird. Okay, he says, that's really why I'm here. If I meet someone I vibe with, that's great. But I really want to build a community of artists so we feed off each other. And I'm gonna screenshot this, y'all, because this is where he lost me. Okay, where we feed off each other. So I have a duplex. I live in one side and use my living room as a photography studio, which I'm not. I mean, I love a creative, but I don't like random people coming to my house. So that's something I wouldn't do. But it's okay if he does it. He said, and I was planning to use the other side to Airbnb now. I want to make that a space for creative sessions and game nights. Let's make it happen. Celebration. So I'm like, what are you talking? Like, are you giving me a business proposal right now? Like, what are we talking about? And I do have here, I'm self-employed, right? On my regular thinner profile, but like, you don't know what I do. I mean, I do say I'm a creative, but anyway, that's probably why he gave me a rose, y'all. He is the one that gave me a freaking rose. So anyways, y'all, I said, that's cool. You definitely can do Airbnb and peer space, because if you got that space, you can either use it as Airbnb or a creative space, and people can rent it out for if they want an Airbnb or a space. Y'all, I'm a business. I got to start charging motherfuckers for all these ideas and social media stuff. Like, that's probably what I'm about to start transitioning into once my social media is really where it's supposed to be. So anyways, literally, I told him that, and I said, do both at the same time, and people can book for a stay or for a creative endeavor, blah, blah, blah. So are you on Hinge to make business connections or date people, question mark? Just want to clarify. Because now he's blowing me. And I talked about this on my last series a little bit, because it's like, I don't like men that want to do business with me. Like, either you want to do business with me or you want to be with me. There's no in between for me, because you can't mix business with pleasure unless you're married, in my opinion, because that's a business. Like, marriage is a business as well. I think when you're married to somebody, you can do that. Like, that boyfriend, girlfriend stuff, doing business together, like, that's not really cool for me personally. And then if you find me attractive, like, you just gets messy. Like, I don't want to do it. So anyways, he texted me back. He said, I'm here to date. However, I'm ambitiously seeking to build a life I don't have to vacate from. And in that way, the two are intertwined. He's going to get unmatched. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping? I'm screenshotting so I can put it in there for y'all. I don't know. I don't think I'm tripping. I think like that's too much. Like, can we get to know each other first? Like, do he know of me in some sort? Like, has he seen my YouTube channel or something? Has he seen me on TikTok or something? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that huge to be. But somebody had told me before, like, that I drove one day doing Uber. They were like, oh, I think I've actually seen you. Or like, I think I follow you on TikTok. I'm like, it was an older white lady. I'm like, for real? They're like, yeah, I'm sure I do. I'm sure. I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. And I think I did run into one of my subscribers did see me out, like, at a coffee shop, but she didn't speak to me. So, like, yeah, like, she told me after. But yeah, so, like, you know, he could have seen me before. I don't know, y'all. Am I tripping? Am I overanalyzing it? Like, I don't mind, like, having a creative partner. But if it's like you're already coming into this relationship with an opportunist mindset, like, how can we work together? Like, you should have approached my ass, like, not on Hinge, bro. Like, not on Hinge, bro. Like, I don't even know how you approach me. Like, just DM me. Send me an email to my business inquiries. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought about, like, how can this work for me? Like, how can it be beneficial for me? Right now, I don't think it could be, because I'm doing a dating series. So unless we can do some content together, y'all can let me know in the comments. Do y'all want to see him on my channel? Like, maybe I ask a man, like, dating questions, or, like, you know, questions that women really want to ask men or something like that. I could keep him in the little, you know, corner to do content with, but I don't think I ever would date him. Just because I feel like once you start doing content and stuff like that with a person, you don't want to be in a relationship with them, because the internet's going to put y'all together, and then y'all become a couple channel, and then it becomes very messy if y'all break up. And it's a Leo. He obviously wants to be in the spotlight. So, I mean, I could have him on the channel if y'all want me to do some type of content. Let me know in the comments, and I won't match the fool. But, I mean, he's not a fool, but he's just an opportunist. Like, and I like networking, but, like, not that way. Just go to a networking event. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to wrap that video up. I'm going to go live, y'all. If y'all even made it this far, it's hella long. If y'all did, I fuck with you for real. But I'm going to go live on Thursday after my date. So make sure y'all be on live. Like, not be on live, but be around y'all YouTube. Okay, around like 8 or 9. I don't know what time I'm going to get home. But I don't think I was going to be later than that. So just keep an eye out for me, y'all. Or put y'all post notifications on so y'all can get when I go live. Because I'm going to be going live on Thursday. So y'all can get that story right away. And y'all don't got to wait until I do the freaking long form video. So, and also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at joanna.imperfectlyfit. Okay? Because I do short form content there ahead of time before I actually do the series drop. And then, y'all, eventually, I'm going to do a giveaway. Eventually, I am going to do a giveaway. So make sure y'all actually do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to stay ahead, go ahead and follow my Instagram. Because when I do the giveaway, you're going to have to be able to be subscribed. You're going to have follow me on Instagram for it. And if y'all have some ideas of what giveaway y'all would like what type of giveaway, like clothes or like beauty, or like what type of giveaway would y'all like, health related? Because I think what I'm gonna do is like collaborate with local brands and then put together something for the winner. So one big giveaway where I can get local businesses to like collaborate so that we can get you something good for this giveaway once I announce everything. But just make sure that you actually follow my Instagram and you're actually subscribed to my YouTube channel. All right, thank y'all for watching this long video, okay? I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.